What's going on? What's going on? We back with the Boxing Clinic and more. Y'all know what the business is. We in this hole, man. Doing what we does. Real boxing talk. Even when it's college football on, I still squeezed in a boxing live stream. And I really didn't know what I was gonna go live about tonight. At all. You know. You know, plenty of time to think. A lot of rain delays out in college football today, man. Games getting good and then the rain. But you need the rain, man. Without the rain, the planet don't nothing grow. Shit don't eat. Shit don't grow. We die, right? And but yeah, man. I was listening to Blood Boxing Returns video, and I don't know what sparked his epic rant because that was an epic video he did. And in his video, he just referenced to, I don't know what the reference was about, but he referenced to boxing fans boxers saying boxing fans shouldn't have an opinion, but they want our money. And that's crazy because I can put it to you this way before we get rolling. I mean, if you pay somebody to come work on your house, or you pay somebody to do something in your house, to be an interior designer or to redo your basement or whatever, to finish up, whatever it may be, you pay them to do that. Shouldn't you have an opinion on how the shit look when it's done, since it's your shit? Since you paying, what's up, Sean? Since you paying somebody to work on your shit, you paying for the product. You paying for a finished product to be done. In boxing, it's the same thing. We pay them bills, man. Without us subscribing to Showtime, the ESPN Plus app, ESPN, without that, they don't eat. You know what I'm saying? Them millions that Kenny Porter claiming that he writing this, that he giving his son, and that he writing his check to his son, that shit don't happen without us. It's to the point where they disrespect the fans, and they disrespect the fans, but they won't disrespect the motherfucker they ducking. They won't disrespect these fighters like that. They won't disrespect Angel Garcia, referring to them as a monkey. They getting referred to as monkeys, and Earl calling them out. And they won't stud up on them. They won't say nothing to them. What's going on? If you would have Justin Marsh, what's going on? Andre Monroe, what's going on? Ronald Finkley in the building. Timmy Diamonds. All my diamonds shine because they really diamonds. You know what? They won't stud up on them, but they'll stud up on the fan, though. That's some coward shit. All their energy, shout out to Bracy One for the Super Chat TBC, the TB salute fam from Long Beach, California to Detroit, Long Beach in the house. What's going on? 213, I believe it is. Lady 472, what's going on? But yeah, they'll stud up on the fans, but they won't stud up on Earl, though. They won't stud up on Bud. They won't stud up on each other. That's some bitch shit. You know what? That's some. What's up, Matt Valentine? I see you, Brick City in the building. They stud up on us, though. You know what? We the one that's keeping this shit alive. Like I said before. What's up, Narco Chomp on TV? Hopefully I get your name right, bro. I'm sorry, I'm terrible with names. OKC Boxing Talk, what's going on, man? Oklahoma City, I think that is. Alex Santos, what's going on? He said, fuck all these damn thief boxers acting like Instagram hoes, giving us blue balls. We, the consumer, have the right to give options. Okay. You're right. Make sure I hit that like button, y'all in here, man. Y'all right. I'm telling y'all, man, these dudes they really think that they on their motherfucking Morris Day shit from Purple Rain and from the time. They really think these niggas is some uppity ass, bougie ass, basketball fighting ass niggas, man. And I'm not referencing to all fighters, but the fighters that think y'all niggas ain't nobody. Nobody, bro. Nobody, nigga. It's YouTube personalities that's more known than you. Yeah, Blake, it ain't what it used to be. You're right. It's the more people know DJ Academics than they do know Terrence Crawford, Errol Spence. More people know him than they know them. Like I said, I'm not lying. That ain't just no joke. That's the actual fact. It's motherfuckers that was YouTube personalities that got more clout and that got that more notoriety than they do. What's the kid Ryan that played with toys? The kid channel that grows like over $15 million or something like that on YouTube. More people know who that is. Collegiate athletes, you're right. You know, and they wanna say, oh, because you ain't hit a bag or you ain't hit the speed bag before, you shouldn't have an opinion. Motherfucker, I could take my money elsewhere. It's a billion more sports you could take your money. You could take it to soccer. You could take it to the football, basketball, or you could just take that money that you doing and go to the movies, go to the bar, go to Hooters. You know what I'm saying? It's plenty of things that you can replace boxing with. It's plenty of things that you can replace boxing with, bro. This ain't no requirement where we got the dying need to see this type of boxing. No, this ain't that, man. And you want our money, but you don't want our opinions, though. Come on, man. You don't want our opinions when the opinion hurt. Yeah, soccer players are more popular. They don't want our opinions when it hurt. You know, make sure I hit that like button. Boxing fans are watching college football, and the most will be doing the same during the AJ fight. Exactly. The only reason I'm on here because I got off the groove. I was watching Maryland and Texas. That was a hell of a game, and I came back from doing what I was doing, and then the rain hit. And I said, okay, I watched West Virginia versus Tennessee to see Colossal Sports TV cry again. Then that bitch went into rain delay. I said, you know what? Let me go ahead. I must go ahead and squeeze this live in because I don't know if I'm going to watch that Ryan Garcia shits, man. I'm not saying that I will or won't, but I'll be into the Michigan game. You know, Michigan, Notre Dame. Michigan is my school. And then, you know, you got LSU, Miami, Alabama, Louisville, and it's Virginia Tech, Florida State. Great games, you know. So I try to keep an eye on it, though. But like I said, man, they want our opinion, though, bro. They want our money, excuse me, but not our opinion. Ain't that some sucker shit? Like I said before, a lot of people came on here, man. If you hire somebody to redo your basement, or let's just say your basement, if you got a basement, if you live in one of them cities that have a basement, you know, and you hire somebody to redo it, you pay them to redo your basement. Don't you got an opinion? If you don't like it, ain't you gonna tell them to change something around? Hey, could you fix that? Hey, I don't like that. Could you do woo 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 woo? Hell yeah, you gonna do that. You know what? I don't like that shit, man. You get it right or I ain't paying you. Exactly. These fighters get mad all they want. You know what I'm saying? All you want, you can get mad, you can get pissed off, you can you can be mad all you want. I don't care. Be mad. I'm not gonna stop me from saying my opinion. Get your lawyers. And that already happened. Get your lawyers. You know what I'm saying? You got fighters calling their lawyers on fucking on me. Like, come on, man. You was a hoe. You was a hoe. That just tells me everything I need to know about your hoe ass. You know what I'm saying? Everything I need to tell about your hoe ass that you was a hoe. And I been knew he was a hoe. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, if my opinion don't matter, why are you giving credence to it? You know, if my opinion don't matter, why these fighters got burner and ghost accounts? If the opinion don't matter, we go into what we talked about last night. Why is Eddie Hearn paying some YouTubers to change the narrative around there? You know, if it don't matter, why is Kevin Iole jumping on YouTube doing videos and interviews now? If it don't matter, it does matter. My opinion does matter from a fan's perspective, from a media's perspective, from a fucking motherfucker across the motherfucking six. You know what I'm saying? My motherfucking opinion matter. And if you don't like my opinion, then shove it up your ass and don't watch. Period. Don't watch, don't listen. But guess what? My opinion is the voice of a million or how many boxing fans going out there. What up, Body Snatcher? I see you. My opinion is the voice of many, many people out there. Many, many people have the same opinion as I do. This ain't always just boxing. You know what? And then what will make it worse, man? What make it worse to keep it a buck is that you got old school fighters, man. You got old school fighters, man, that's buying into this shit, bro. You got old school. I'm not gonna say his name. You got old school fighters. They guessed it last night, though. That's all I can tell you. You know, you got old school fighters, man. That's talking about, oh, Joshua was the best, like Mike Tyson. Oh, Joshua shouldn't fight Wilder. They paying into this. That wasn't like that when Roy Jones was fighting. I'm not saying Roy Jones had the most spectacular first 20 fights, whatever it may be. But he fought Hopkins, fought James Toney. No, he fought people. Floyd fought everybody who needed to be fighting, unless it came to business. Morales Barrera was just business. Casazu didn't want to fight him. Shane Mosley was just business. He moved up. But them niggas fought. Nunn, Tony fought Mike McCullum after Nunn. Man, if James Toney was a fighter today, and he fought a dude like Michael second to Nunn, man, that motherfucker wouldn't have fought Mike McCullum to 2020, bro. Tell me I'm lying. Bernard Hopkins, I mean, he made a living off beating them smaller ass welterweights, bigger welterweights, but still, he fought who he had to fight. He didn't have to fight. He didn't have to fight Kovalev. He still fought Kovalev. He didn't have to. You know, he didn't have to fight him. Like I said, I'm not gonna say his name, bro. But they guessed it last night. Ask Mike James boxing, he guessed. You know, and like I say, man, if we don't have no opinion, man, well, fuck it then, man. We take our money out the sport. We go to another sport. And like Blood said today, man, these boxers act like they special. Ain't none of these motherfuckers special. Ain't none of these dudes special. You can say Floyd did whatever you want to say. I'm not arguing that shit. You motherfuckers always taking away from fighters. It be the main motherfuckers, and I ain't trying to call you out, Shine Burke, but I'm about to call you out. It be the same Shine Burks that'll go around and say, oh, woo ain't fought nobody, but a motherfucker like Golovkin walk around this bitch, 36 years old, ain't fought a fucking soul. You know, ain't fought a fucking soul. You know what I'm saying? All these motherfuckers around here, you know, want to critique certain fighters, say he ain't fight nobody. I mean, your favorite fighter ain't fought nobody. So I really ain't trying to hear that. This ain't the day that you want to bring that fire in here, man. I'm gonna make you delete your whole account today. All right, make sure I hit that like button. All right, but like I said, why shouldn't I be the consumer and not have an opinion? If I go out to the Barclays Center, okay. You know, if a Dark Truth here, I didn't even see him, man. I'm sorry, bro. I've been bullshitting around. If I ain't even see him, man, I'm trying to find him. But like I said, if I go into the Barclays Center to see a fight and I didn't have fun at that fight and I didn't like what I seen at that fight, you think I'm not gonna have a damn opinion? I'm not gonna have an opinion? Hell yeah. It was a shitty ass fight. Social media gives you that platform. What's going on? Social media gives you that platform to have an opinion. Now these niggas crying because boxing fans. Now if we was all on their job, oh shit, Sean Porter fought Granados, that was the greatest fight. They value your opinion. But when you speaking the truth, it always irritates motherfuckers, man.
Yeah, that was a garbage fight, the Granados fight, and he knows it.
Yeah, I was just referencing to that hoe. I was just referencing to it. But hey, like I say,
somebody threatening at you, bro.
Man, yeah, I'll tell you about it, bro.
All right, bro. I can't believe this shit, man. That's unbelievable.
Man, I got the whole paperwork and everything, bro.
Wow.
Yeah, we settled it though, man. But yeah, man, it's terrible out here, man. It's terrible, man. And like I say, man, this shit more powerful than people believe it is, man. You know, that fighter wouldn't have pulled up on Dan Rayfield like that.
No, they wouldn't. But they coming at YouTubers. See, people try to say it's just about YouTube. Y'all know we got power. Y'all know that we can actually make you popular, and we can also kill your career. So you would be wise to want to pay attention when we're asking you to fight the best. I don't think that's too much. We're not asking you to fight the best 4 times out the year. If you're gonna fight 2 times, we just want you to fight the best 2 times a year. You're gonna fight. If you fight 4 times, okay, we could take a mandatory or soft touch and 2 good fights. Hey man, I'll take the best once a year, man. If they'll just fight the best, but next year you better fight another top guy. I even once a year, because I don't think these guys.
Hold on, man. Fred must be getting bought out, man. Fred must be getting bought out, bro.
What happened?
Man, I can't take this nigga no more, man. That's the homie, man. I can't take this shit no more. This nigga got the audacity to pass impressive Anthony Joshua reaction training like Lomachenko. That shit ain't no fucking impressive.
Oh, I know. I saw that. But
man, get the fuck out of here, man.
Anthony Joshua is a phenomenal workout warrior. But
did you see that nigga hit the bag, bro? Did you see him hit the bag?
Box. I don't care how good of a workout he does. He's not a good boxer. He ain't that good. That's the most important thing.
Did you see him hit that bag, bro?
No, I didn't see that.
Oh my God, it was bad.
Every time I see him, he looks slow, bro. Every time I see him throw punches, he look hella slow. Every time.
Hold on. Ashkin can probably stay on their head, keep holding them accountable for the fans. Exactly, man. Oh, you motherfuckers count. This shit is just getting out of control, man. It ain't even us holding them accountable just to be holding them. It's us trying to save the sport, motherfucker. We Captain Planet around this hoe.
For real, because here's the thing, man. If you guys keep doing going in the wrong direction, because here, it's a Saturday. Now, I'm talking to CJ, but I'm also watching college football. Guess what? We do have options. And we just stopped talking about you. No one gonna talk about you. We are literally what's keeping you alive. If none of them dudes come report it, you're gonna have ESPN. ESPN don't even go to a lot of y'all fights and stuff.
No, they don't even talk about them. They don't talk. No. What's that new boy, Fat Boy Finish? What's going on? I see you supersetting, man. I see you supersetting, dog.
But like you know what? They only come at black channels like this.
Oh, you know I mean? No doubt about it. They don't go for Willie Nelson. And I want to say something too on here, man. This is not even pertaining. This is something we got to chop it up fully on podcast, man. We got to get back to doing them. But when it's time to pay black players, man, I'm trying to tell you, bro. I realize that shit across sports, man, especially in the NFL. When it's time to play them black players, they'll trade your black ass for they pay. They paid John Gruden all that money. John Gruden.
Hey, I'm telling you, the word I heard coming out is that the Raiders didn't have no more money. So you gave John Gruden $100 million, but you didn't have enough money. But here's the thing. So I'm gonna tell you right now, John. So we can go to the football real quick. It's just gonna be brief. Like I said today, you know what I mean? Mr. McKenzie, Reggie McKenzie has no power in Oakland at all. He's a figurehead.
That's Davis.
Even one.
He from here.
I know.
Reggie McKenzie from here. Yep.
He didn't want to trade Khalil Mack at all. And neither did Mark Davis, but Mark Davis committed to John Gruden. Turns out John Gruden has wanted to get rid of Khalil Mack for about 2 months now. So John Gruden really didn't want Khalil Mack. In his mind, I'm like, what credibility does John Gruden really have? What has he really done? What track record does he have?
He won with Tony Dungy players.
Yeah, because like I said, he won with when after they won the Super Bowl and they started getting rid of players. What kind of team did he put together? Tampa Bay ain't done shit.
He couldn't even pick a quarterback. That's a fact. He couldn't pick a quarterback.
No, he can't. John Gruden is known for the guy who can only win with older players.
Yep, he didn't know how to develop young quarterbacks. And then, before we get back on the boxes, and then Bill O'Brien the same way. You think he wanted Deshaun Watson black ass?
No, he didn't. And not to mention this, don't forget that John Gruden thought that Johnny Manziel was going to be a premier franchise quarterback, possibly Hall of Fame quarterback. Well, that tells you what kind of eye for the talent that he has. Now they're putting all their hopes into this defensive line based off some preseason games. You already know what you're getting from Khalil Mack. Khalil Mack's been great. Derek Carr is overrated as a quarterback. He had one good year, and he got paid. And then I have to argue with some guy who said, well, it shows that Derek Carr knew he was going to get his money. Khalil Mack ain't playing. They said, I'm going to tell you this once again. Remember when Javon Walker was playing for the Green Bay Packers. He had put together multiple Pro Bowl seasons. And remember, he held out, but then under pressure from the fans, he came back, tore his ACL, never got his money.
That was Brett Favre that told him to come back. You think Brett Favre gave that nigga any type of money? Hell no. Used to be my home, but you act like you don't know me. That's exactly how the question.
And that's why I say at the end of the day, when you're a player, hold out, don't risk your health until they pay you. And just that simple as that. This is his leverage. This is probably the only big contract Khalil Mack gets. So he about to get paid. Salute to Khalil Mack. I still ain't watching the NFL, but salute to Khalil. Yeah, NFL's full of is racist. Yeah, it has.
Racist as hell, man. If Aaron Rodgers tore his ACL, he was gonna get paid regardless, bro.
Of course. The same thing with Derek Carr, who's been injury prone. What has he done? Dude get hurt back-to-back years now. Inaccurate, terrible footwork, but he gets a big contract. It's fine for him. John Gruden got his $100 million contract. Now he don't want to pay by far the best player on your team. By far the best player. Amari Cooper is inconsistent, drop a lot of passes, get hurt. You know what I'm saying? Every year since he's been there. They're not gonna pay him either though. But he's not deserving of the kind of contract that Khalil Mack definitely earned his contract. He's been a Pro Bowler every year. He's been All Pro every year he's been in Oakland. By far, he's graded out high on Pro Football Talk. Every year he's graded out extremely high. Every week, the guy's great against the run. He's great against the pass. The guy can do it all. But yet and still, he's the one that needed to go. He's the one that deserved to get paid. It's BS, man. It's absolute BS. Ooh, man, I just watched Cal on best defensive player, man. Bend his leg the wrong way. Oh, man, that sucks. Hopefully he's all right. He's sitting on a trainer's table now. He may not be playing.
What's up, Angel Santos? I see you. Cali Nigma Boxing. I'm with you. Not watching NFL, only college and the lingerie football league.
Oh, I'm not. Guess what? I'm not watching the NFL. I'm just watching college football. But I will. I do get updates, and then I do watch Twitter. So I'm on Twitter, so it's gonna pop up in my feed. So I'm gonna know what's happening because I get all the local stuff. So it's definitely gonna pop up.
I respect that view. But like I told Fred, and I did a response video to Fred, all this shit racist. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna boycott the NFL, boycott boxing too. You got niggas calling niggas monkeys. All country, bunking nigga from Alabama. It's all this shit racist. What car you driving? Them niggas racist.
Hey, that's true. But hey,
and what's so funny about them cars too, man? You buy them cars, man, and like I said, I work for two of the big three. You buy them cars. What's so funny? All them engineers is Asian. Right. When you go into the park, all them niggas pulling off in Toyotas, Hondas, Hyundais. Right. You know what I'm saying? You think they give a fuck? They won't even buy the car that they designing, bro.
No,
think about that for a minute. They won't buy the car that they are designing. What that tell? I'm not getting in that motherfucking vehicle or paying brand new price on that vehicle, and they probably get 30-40% off.
Right.
Not getting into that bitch, man, and they going to drive Toyotas and shit. Fuck that.
Hey, but they know them cars ain't worth a damn, man. I'm keeping them.
Man, you watch a motherfucker come out of one of the big three. And they hop into a fucking Hyundai. What does that tell you, man?
No, they noticed that it ain't quality. Because because matter of fact, I will be wanting all of my employees to be driving. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I used to work at one
of the big three.
I ain't gonna say their name. I used to work at one of them. I used to work at one of them. They used to have these parking spots. Say if you were their employee, you could park in the front of one of the lots. And then if you're a big three employee, go behind that. And then all the other foreign cars all the way in the fucking back. I remember I was for training at one of the other plants and
right.
And I parked I had an Oldsmobile, it's General Motors. I parked it there and they came and found me and made me move my shit. I said, is that deep though, bro? I told my granddad, he said they still doing shit like that. I said, yeah, them niggas petty, bro.
Yeah, they have to do it. It can't because somebody come up. If somebody would drive by looking and say, why all these foreign cars in front of one of the big three? These guys don't believe in their own product. So I understand. It's not good for the eye, especially for somebody in Detroit who might want to consider buying a car, go back and see a bunch of foreign cars in the parking lot. Who gonna want to buy it?
Make a better car. Overhand say Dan Rayfield is old news. What he gets like 30 likes on his tweets. Compare that to small guys like the Boskin who gets 2K views on the YouTube post. YTBC is the future. All that shit the future, man. You know what I'm saying? And like I say, man, they talking about, they getting mad because of our opinion, man. Sean Porter can't get mad. I got another interview I chopped up. We already talked about, man. You said this. I don't want to fight nobody division but Keith Thurman and Danny Garcia. Danny Garcia was no longer a title holder at that point.
It's facts, though,
so
man.
You rather go fight a guy for a non-title than Earl Smith. Someone he on the other side. What other side he on?
Yeah, he don't want to fight him, bro. And that's what it comes down to. And so people not gonna support you. You complaining that Errol Spence getting support because he calling out people and trying to actually fight people. You know what I'm saying? Hey man, I'm sitting there watching my boy Troy. But hey Troy, you said how you getting mad? He got to fight Andre Berto. If Errol Spence fought Andre Berto, you know how many people gonna be complaining? Look at him cherry picking. Look at him. You rather see him beat the shit out of we rather see him Troy King. I sat there like I listened to the live stream yesterday when Ticket TV and Troy King was going there. That's my homie Troy. But man, you know what kind of heat that Earl would get if he fought Andre Berto?
He wanted to fight Andre Berto?
He wanted to fight Andre Berto, Luis Collazo, and then Amir Khan. Like he'll whoop all them dudes. We already know that.
Why should he fight them? See, he got now right there. He might not be biased on shit else, but
right.
You know he biased on that shit, bro. He got a bias against Mikey Garcia too,
right?
But you know what? You know it is what it is, man. You know, just long as he said he had a detached retina. You know, as long as you bring your ass down there and spar Earl, that's all we care about, bro.
Right.
Like Fight Fan already said he accommodate you. We ain't trying to hear all that excuse shit. You know, you talk to yourself.
He hasn't fought in 2 years, so I don't think he coming back to the box.
Well, don't come back. Shut the hell up about it then. Just say, you know what, I had detached retina and my health is more, and we can respect that. You know what I'm saying? Troy King obviously got skills. Ain't nobody knocking the brother.
No,
but don't be
of course they do. But I like I said, I understand. Like I said, man, I can't sit here and listen to that and agree. I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that because I already know what kind of heat Earl already catch heat from haters anyway. If he fight any of those three guys that you name, only one I think he could possibly get away because he tried to fight Collazo. And I remember you brought that up. He tried to fight Collazo.
Collazo put his ass in that sling. I hurt my arm.
Yeah, you don't even hear Collazo. You don't hear Collazo calling him out no more either, do you?
He said, I hurt my arm. And at the end of the day, man, why he got to go do all this other shit when this grown-ass man they got straps ready that should be ready to suit up and boot up with?
And then he talked about he also talked about fighting Ugas. I said the Ugas fight coming unless Ugas decides to go the WBC route.
Or Ugas lose September 8th. That Danny Garcia Sean Porter card trash, bro.
I know. So
I mean, what if Charles Martin really ain't shit though? Seriously, what if he really ain't shit? That's a waste of a fight on that card.
I guess they're trying to see. And Charles Martin, he's trying to talk like he on his way back, but he still ain't talking about wanting no future smoke with Deontay Wilder. Just like you already ducked him a foe. I don't believe he want to fight Wilder, even though he technically is in the WBC rankings. He don't really want to go that route. He may want to another Anthony Joshua fight, but he was talking me it was early, like you talked all that shit, bro. He went in there and got flatlined, or quit, or something, or could have continued and chose not to. At the end of the day, I could care less than Charles Martin. I don't believe in him, and I think that
that's the next fight on that card, I believe. Right. Ugas fighting some nobody. I don't even know if that's gonna be televised, man. That card is utter trash.
But Ugas, I heard that he's supposed to be going after the WBC rankings now. And like I said, for my boy Black Horseman, he keep talking about all the money's in the WBC. I said, who cares? He said he should have went to WBC route. I said, but then no one have the IBF. The IBF would possibly be with Golden Boy or be with Top Rank, and then we would have no way to get it.
That's the shit that he don't know what he's talking about.
You know what I'm saying?
If the WBC didn't want Earl to be the champion, he wouldn't be the champion. It wouldn't matter. You spent all that 50, 60 grand, or his promoter, whoever pays his drug testing, which I'm not sure who pays. I forgot who he say pays it, ain't him. You spend all that money and with the WBC, and they don't force Keith Thurman to fight you, or they don't force Danny Garcia to fight you. You number one. You in a situation like Dillian White, where you number one, but you ain't the manager. It's their rules is too subjective, man. Phenomenal over that shit.
Right. So he went and got a belt, and now to me it's about unifying, and that's what we want to see. So
he got the fastest route to his belt, and not only the fastest route to the belt, it was probably the most lucrative route for a championship fight.
And it's smart to me. So he got an IBF belt, and I let him. And he should be able to unify with the other champions. I don't know why anybody would be.
Them niggas be in the IBF rankings. If he was in the WBC rankings, they wouldn't want that green belt. I guarantee you that.
Of course.
The green belt. I like red better. I like red and gold better than green and gold. That's what you hear them niggas saying shit like, man, them some sissies, man.
Yeah, like I said, man, I can't get with that one, bro. Like I said, we should be upset in the first. And so now Earl came out and killed that. Matter of fact, Blu-ray killed that. Came out and killed that. Earl don't want smoke with Terrence Crawford. He said that he fight Terrence now. So we can't no longer use that excuse. That excuse is gone.
Like I say this shit, man. Make sure I hit that like button. Like I say this, man. What's up, Kurt Sugar? I see you. Like I say this, man. The fans protects the real duckers. Now this shit is backwards today, man. In sports, all the nerds and the duckers is on top. They getting protected, man. They getting protected.
He keep going. And my boy, I got said black again. Keep going. He's not part of the VADA program. I said he's in USADA. He's part of USADA.
And then I think it was on that did a video talking about Sean Porter doing VADA in USADA. Earl Spence did that for Kell Brook. What you talking about?
Right. So relax. But it don't matter. So how come you're not part of VADA now? Like, cause he doing USADA. That shit costs. You doing one? Why you gotta do both now? You're already getting tested by one organization.
Washington quarterback is a fucking idiot, bro. He just gave this game shit time. But
I missed it, man. I was watching Cal just gave up a touchdown in North Carolina.
It's very, very funny how these ESPN football streams stream better than the ESPN Plus boxing streams.
Right.
But yeah, man, I ain't trying to hear that shit, man. These niggas don't want to see that nigga win, man. You want to be mad because I'm supporting him? I don't give a fuck. I support Earl. Because I see what they doing. I seen it happen to too many fighters before. Too many fights. Shout out to Gary Benson. What's good, CJ Cali? Any word on Ortiz's next opponent? None.
Nah, man. I'm still.
His next big fight.
I was told that Luis Ortiz is on vacation, man. So he should be coming back.
Got held and stuff. I think his next big fight is gonna probably be Joe Joyce. You heard about
I know he want to try to get another fight before the year out. So. It may not be Joe Joyce first. He could probably look for another opponent.
I just said big fight. I didn't say one of them petty ass fights.
Oh yeah, Joe Joyce gonna get flatlined, man. I'm just like, man.
Hey man, what you think about that shit? Blue Blood did Danny Du Bois beating up on Povetkin.
Oh yeah, I saw that before he did that video, man. The first time I saw that on Instagram, I'm like, damn. And then I forgot. I got caught up on something, so I didn't do no video, and I just forgot about it, man. I was so caught up in college football, man, that I forgot about a lot of this.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna do a video on it, man, sparring, but
right.
People talk about Danny Du Bois and what's the other kid name that the Curtis Harper kid ran from the African guy. And right. I heard Black Fight Fiend saying that he was slow, and people say Du Bois slow. That shit don't matter. And when you get more fights in, you're gonna look more fluid. You know what I'm saying? Yep. Anthony Joshua.
Du Bois, I know people don't like Du Bois, but Du Bois is only 20 years old. There's still a lot of stuff he's gonna learn. He's gonna get better, man. He's gonna get a lot better. And I mean, he's not gonna be as fluid as he should as a finished product is. That's fact. No, but he's still farther along than a lot of guys were. But he's heading in the right direction, man. And I'm telling you right now, Povetkin, he beat the shit out of Povetkin, man. I know he did. Povetkin too small, man. Like, this is why when people been telling me now, and I've been consistent. I've been the one saying from the get-go, I said Joshua either knocks out or wins by decision. I don't think it'll be that much of a competitive fight. And a lot of people disagree. But I'm telling you, man, I just thought that I seen Povetkin against Price, and I knew that he couldn't beat Anthony Joshua from that fight. And if anybody get a chance, go watch that David Price fight, and you tell me if you think he could beat AJ. AJ gonna beat the shit out this dude, man. If he don't knock him out.
Not just that, man. Why would they go out the way to make the Povetkin fight, man? If they didn't think they was gonna 100% win.
Yeah, they wasn't gonna win that fight. They made that fight because they saw the Price fight. Like, oh, he gonna dog walk him. We definitely got to make this fight. What they did, but they saw the highlight reel knockout, and they're like, we gonna use that to sell this fight. Unfortunately for them, it ain't working because people know what's going on, man. People aren't excited about the Povetkin fight because they know which fight they want to see. No matter how hard you try to tell them. So now they've been told Anthony Joshua to come out here and try to discredit the Wilder versus Fury fight so they can maintain leverage even though they don't intend to fight Wilder for a few years, because I still don't believe they're going to fight
2 years. I don't think it's gonna happen in 2020.
Oh, I don't. That's why I said a few years.
I'm gonna get a predict. I think Daniel Du Bois is gonna be ranked inside the top 10 before that happens.
Oh man, they'll find a way to try to keep him away from Joshua. Joshua's so scared.
Joshua
Joshua only talks shit. when he know he ain't he ain't about to fight you. When he think he has a chance of fighting you, he get quiet in the mug. If anybody notice that, he stay silent. Only time he run his mouth is when he think that he ain't gonna fight you. The moment
what's so funny about that? Hey, what's so funny about that? I mean, cut you off. What Blood said earlier. He said that he said some shit like you know, it don't take much to go be ranked nowadays. He right though. It don't take much to be ranked. Ranked in these fights no more, man. And he ain't lying. It don't take much, man.
No, man. It's ridiculous, man. No, don't. You can buy these rankings are bought. I learned that a long time ago. You could buy a rankings, which is why matter of fact, I believe it was which one Samuel Vargas. I believe his ranking was purchased. I don't believe he was even ranked. And for the American, all of a sudden I think he's ranked like 13, 15 now or 9. So I forgot what his ranking was, but he wasn't ranked initially. He wasn't. And all of a sudden he gets ranked. And it's easy. All you gotta just pay for it. You just go to the sanctioned bodies and pay for a ranking. Just buy a ranking. So when people talk about what's the top 10 fighter, get the fuck out of here, man.
I told you this, man. Alex Santos said that Lawrence O'Calley dropped AJ too. I knew I heard that.
Yeah, man. AJ's been dropped by prospects. I heard AJ's been dropped. I heard AJ's been dropped at least 7, 8 times by 7 to 8 different people, man, in sparring. So they stopped putting them in with punchers, man. For real, they stopped putting them in with punchers because he been getting knocked down, man. So that's why they looking at this stuff and like, man, why are they gonna kill him? We ain't putting him in the ring, which is why Barry Hearn told you he don't care if they ever fight. He meant that. He meant that because I'm telling you, I don't know if you have you guys listened to Porky's Corner's latest video. Porky said this because if you guys don't know, Porky's is an insider inside of boxing. He's an insider inside the UK boxing scene. He's an insider, and he said is that Barry Hearn, matter of fact, he said they've done the same thing in the past when they had Chris Eubank Sr. Is that he wasn't fighting anybody. They would keep him away from real threats until he ended up getting threatened. I think once he wasn't valuable anymore, then they threw him away. But he said that they're doing the same thing to AJ. AJ is the lifeline of the company, man. The moment they said that that basically that contract is also the contract with the zone is basically is attached to AJ remaining as this beast that they created, this bullshit character that they created. You know, everybody knows he's fabricated. Porky said, you know this dude, he's talking about, in the past he said AJ's got a glass jaw, which we've all known. He said, man, this guy just not that good, man. Porky's been saying the same thing we've been saying. He's not that good. But basically he's saying that Barry Hearn, that they know that Anthony Joshua is the biggest fighter they ever had, and that their company is completely, the lifeline of their company is attached to this dude. And if you cut that lifeline, basically if Anthony Joshua gets beaten, their matchman is worthless. So that's why they're going to keep this guy safe for as long as they can. So which is why Barry Hearn has told everybody in the past he don't give a damn with the fans thing. You know why? Because he know that you guys that in the UK going to continue to buy them pay-per-views. Now he's hoping he can come over here and sell America on his BS one day. He want to have Anthony Joshua fight on pay-per-view in America, but without having to face Wilder. That's a fact. For real. That's what he'd love to do. You know what I'm saying?
Yep,
but at the end of the no, but it's true, man. That's what he wants to do, man. He will put him on. He want to put him in a. They want him to fight in America, dude, too. But they don't want him fighting against Wilder. But nobody gonna care about Anthony Joshua unless he fight against Wilder. That's a fact. That's a fact, man. You know what I'm saying? And so at the end of the day, this is what I expect from them, man. I expect that they're gonna continue to keep this dude away from real threats. And it's not going to change. I'm just telling you, it's not going to change because they know what's going to happen the moment he get in there with Deontay Wilder. He get knocked out, and thus Matchroom is irrelevant. No one cares about Eddie Hearn or Barry Hearn anymore. And then not just that, because matter of fact, his American fighters, have no name recognition. Matter of fact, I had some guy who claims to be from Boston trying to sell me on the zone, and he said that after the Billy Joe Saunders Dudu Andrade fight, both fighters and one of the winners going to have a big name. Like, no, he's not, because nobody gonna watch him. Nobody's gonna see the fight. And not just that, this one fight is not going to do nothing. Billy Joe Saunders has no name recognition, and neither does Boo Boo. So you just saying this one fight, man, this fight ain't going to do nothing for these dudes. It's a good fight, but if most people don't know, I can go around right now outside and ask people who Billy Joe Saunders or Boo Boo Andrade is, and there ain't nobody going to know. Period.
Facts.
So, man, it's better. Good fights don't make you necessarily make you a good name, especially. It also depends. Good fights help. You need to continue to have a multitude of good fights, but the platform you own, on top of the fight being sold, there's been no advertisement for this Andrade Billy Joe Saunders fight at all. Hell, there's been no advertisement for the Anthony Johnson Alexander Povetkin fight whatsoever.
And where's the promotion for the zone in America? What they gonna promote it the week of the fight?
I saw a tweet from the zone, a retweet from Eddie Hearn about the zone yesterday, and it had 18 tweets on it, retweets. 18. No one cares about the zone. Hell, most people don't even know it exists or know what it is. People don't know what it is. So no matter how much you can talk about it, no matter how much you in the UK, there was a UK guy talking about, can I buy it in the UK? It's like it's on Sky Sports. You guys want the zone to win so bad in the UK that you guys are going to try. There was one guy from the UK. I went back and I went inside his Twitter and found out the dudes from the UK. He's like, all right, I'm going to purchase it. I think all of us Americans should do it. I'm like, dude, you from the UK? Get out of here, dude. You can't even buy it in your country. And I saw one challenger. Then you know what happened? Then he ignored me. He ignored me after that. I was told. Then I was told I was blocked from viewing his tweets, something like that. Then he deleted his account. A little bit after that, after some more people got in on it, after that, he deleted his account, bro. I'm like, you guys are so desperate for this dude. I said, how pathetic is your life when your whole life is predicated on Eddie Hearn winning?
How pathetic is gonna be when he get exposed, though, bro? When he get exposed, it's gonna be the same shit with Frank Bruno, the same shit with Carl Frost, the same shit with Ricky Hatton. All them dudes do is sit over there and they milk the UK. They wait to dry it up. It ain't no difference than what Kawasaki and what Hatton did.
No, but you know what? Remember, Barry Hearn admitted. He admitted that the UK has hit its ceiling. We tried to tell you ain't no money in the UK. That's why they coming here. But also because I heard that that Matchroom's I heard that Matchroom's that their finances has been in the red. That's what Forky brought up too in the past. He said that company's it's probably in the red now because he said they've ignored all their fighters and put all the energy into Anthony Johnson.
That's why James DeGale and Carl Frampton left.
So Anthony Johnson. So the only reason that company would be in the black is Anthony Johnson. So they got to keep this guy alive. They have to, because the moment he folds up, it's over. It's a wrap for him, bro. And so that's why they are the way they are right now. It's desperation, man. So that's why they're trying to come over here because they need huge, big money fights.
Yep. Big money fights, man. And at the end of the day, it is what it is, man. It is what it is, man. At the end of the day, if they if he get beat by Povetkin, even though I don't see that happening, man. You know what? I don't see that happening. But if he do just happen to get beat, it'll be funny.
Oh, he's not like Povetkin, bro. It's everything. So matter of fact, you probably ain't gonna see much of Hatman no more. Or any of these other clowns no more. I'm telling all these dudes, you can be seeing them talking.
Oh, like when Kell Brook lost to Earl and motherfuckers deleted their whole account.
Yeah, you're gonna see a whole bunch of that, man, because they know they all perpetrating the fraud over there. But no, they try to pretend like I don't know. Anybody listen to Hatman? I haven't listened to his video in months.
I unsubbed from him and Box and Beats and Crowns.
Man, me too, bro. So like I'm telling people, like I said, man, look. I'm gonna tell you this right now. Them dudes, because matter of fact, I noticed something. Because matter of fact, I had a sub send me information. Like they sent me a video in my DM of Hatman. I didn't listen to it, man. But basically, they were trying to say actually not should they sent me a video. They also sent me the video list. There's no videos of what Barry Hearn said. No videos about what Barry Hearn said about Now, and them not wanting to make the fight with Deontay Wilder. They didn't even attempt to make a video. So they try to act like that didn't happen.
Nope.
That tell you everything right there. It tell you everything. You know, they know. They know what time it is. It's all attached. You know what I mean? They know what they got to do. They know what they're here. All them dudes are paid, man. I know now. I know they're not. They're not.
He paid old boy off too. He paid old boy off too.
Who? Which one?
You know the guy I'm talking about.
Oh, I know you're talking about.
He got a few guys on his team always changing over.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna tell you this right now, man. I didn't have dudes. I don't know if you have too. On my videos, I had some guys coming there trying to be nice, coming there talking about his own, and this. Oh man, it's fantastic, you know. I said, oh, you didn't pay the street team now. To come in there and try to pay Sug, convince American channels. I'm like, man, I ain't buying that shit. I'm gonna tell you, but I don't care how nice you're trying to be to me. And then eventually, because a matter of fact, what I'm noticing too is about when normally when I would do it, I would go to their channels and then I would look at their playlist and I could tell where they're from. Now what they're doing is they're getting guys to have in their playlist all American videos and stuff like that, so you can't tell. And they'd also give their location away. But their speech pattern and the way they talk always end up telling. So then I said, you from the UK, dude. He said, man, we said, well, Wilder. I said, what are you talking about? I said, how do you for some reason, he ended up on Deontay Wilder and selling nothing. I said, Deontay Wilder is known in the UK. We got video evidence of that. I said, Anthony Johnson didn't get that kind of reception over here in America, did he?
Oh.
He didn't respond to me at all, no boy, after that. Like, I know you don't want to respond. I said, y'all can try. Oh, yeah, y'all trying to convince me. Dude, I already know. What's going on. You don't. A lot of y'all know. Y'all paid over here to troll and try to convince people how to think. But guess what? That ain't going to work, bro. Only thing I want to see is Anthony Johnson get his black ass in the ring with Deontay Wilder. If he's not going to do that, guess what? I'm going to continue to trash him. And when they try to tell a lie, I'm going to take a giant shit on them. I enjoy doing it. I am every single time. Because regardless of what people say, people are saying, matter of fact, some guy tried to come in here and tell me, I'm glad you're talking about his own. All good press is, all press is good press about his own. No, it ain't. People taking the shit on something like that make people not want to watch it or check it out, period. You ain't seeing nobody talking about it. Ain't nobody talking about Brett getting his own at all. Y'all said they ain't no app. They should have been advertising the whole time about that app. They ain't talking, but what they gonna? Because you know what fans gonna be like. Okay, what are you offering? What's your catalog look like? They gonna look at the catalog. I don't want that shit. See what they offering. People ain't gonna want that. They said, well, what you don't understand is that the zone is gonna bid for some stuff. I said most of the sports in America just signed new deals with ESPN, Fox, and the whole nine. They just signed new deals. That's pass interference on Cal. But I said, man, they just signed new deals. So at the end of the day, they're going to be waiting. By the time they wait, ain't nobody still going to be buying your shit, bro. You got a 2-year deal hoping that you're going to end up getting NFL stuff. Why would the NFL go to an app that has no history of success in America? Exactly. Why would they risk that instead of staying with ESPN and the American companies who've been here since the early 1900s?
And then the only chance they really do take is partnering with DirecTV for some ticket, and that's that's chump change for them.
Right. Man, they ain't going to no damn zone, bro. I'm just gonna tell you that right now. The NFL would probably use its own app before it does that. Oh, that's a hell of a catch, man. Yeah, but like I said, the NFL, like I said, it all comes down, man. Cal, man, we'll see. They're gonna do an onside kick because they only got one timeout left, North Carolina. But it's 24-16, man. A minute 13 left. They got to get an onside kick. And then Cal can damn near run the clock out, though, too, man. But then, man, it's a hell of a comeback effort by North Carolina. But like I'm saying, though, man, you putting all your hopes and dreams on this app, man. Now, you guys want this app to succeed, but we've been telling you why. It says not just hate. I said one of the problems they're going to have, man, is the fact that they don't have any of the sports on there that we want to see. And people keep trying to tell me, say, well, you got to give it some time. Give it 3 years. I said, I don't have to give it 3 years. I'm telling you right now, unless they're willing to lose. I said, unless they're willing to lose billions of dollars over these next 3 years, they're not gonna be successful. I mean, it is what it is. I said they're gonna take a huge losses over these next 2 years. If they're willing to do that, then they got a shot. If they ain't willing to do that, they can forget it, man. Because that's what you're going to say. A company, when they start losing money in the billions, usually don't want to continue to do that. You got to have the stomach and be willing to take huge losses. And that's what it's going to take, because they ain't going to be winning. They ain't going to be taking wins. They're going to be taking losses. You can tell me, I can tell you right now, they don't have the kind of money that they say they have, because why aren't they advertising? Because it costs a lot of money to advertise in America. It does. It ain't cheap, especially in different media markets on top of that, and not just on national broadcaster expenses. Then you got to go into places like San Francisco, LA, New York, Chicago, Houston. It ain't Dallas, Detroit places. That ain't cheap to advertise in them places, man. Chicago,
Nope.
it costs a lot of money to advertise there. So I'm like, man, if they were really gonna do what you were saying, because I'm trying to tell they think people think they know more than us. You don't, and if you knew, because I know some of y'all listen to me, I'm telling you, it ain't what you think it is, bro. If they had the money, they would be advertising right now. Because just to get a company off this, if you guys say they have so much money, how come they haven't poured in millions of dollars in advertising?
Hold on real quick. Hold on. Michael Johnson, super chat, appreciate it. Now here seeing that it ain't easy to promote outside the UK. He got AJ not even promoting him because he feels like it's a given. Yup. He ain't no real good promoter, man. You think what does he bring to the table that Bob Arum or TGB Promotions or
I brought that's one of the other guys he tried to convince me to buy the zone. Brought that up. He said, Eddie Hearn's a good promoter. I said, based off what? I said, which star does he have besides AJ? Can you name one star? That's when he went to the stat. Just said that's when he went to trying to crap on Wilder, talking about nobody knows Wilder. I said, yeah, well, people do know Wilder. No one knows AJ in America. But I said, but that's when he tried to say, when you got a result to that, you lost your argument. Because I've tried to tell you guys, most of y'all ain't never lived here, ever. Oh, they got the onside kick. Wow. North Carolina may actually do it. All the momentum with North Carolina, and Cal may choke this thing away. Woo! That's smart,
shit, man.
Yeah.
Well, it's almost that time
like
for me. Go ahead. I'll let you keep right.
No, but I'm saying, but that's when it all comes down to, bro. At the end of the day, like I said, we tried to tell y'all, man. We tried to tell you. You guys think you know more about America than we do. We live here, man. I can't tell you about the UK, but I do have video evidence to refute with your claim that Deontay Wilder's not known in the UK, because we just saw it.
Yep. Some brewer sniff, man. Some bull sniff for real, man. Them niggas, man. Do what they do, man. They do it. Brad Pearson, I see you. Well, it's almost that time for me. The University of Michigan is about to play Notre Dame. I appreciated the Cali Enigma for hopping on with us, man. I think he took a phone call or whatever. Shout out to everybody that donated the super chat, man. I'm trying to come on.
I got off because I thought I was gonna let you go, but yeah, I'm gonna tune into that the Notre Dame Michigan game too, man. We definitely need to do a live stream on S1210 tonight. Let's definitely
after the game. I would do it while the game was on, but my air conditioning upstairs acting up. My ESPN app is acting dumb too, man. So
oh wow,
I would do it, man. If I could, I would.
I was acting dumb last night, bro. To be honest with you.
Yeah, man. I don't know what's going on with this whole man, but I'm definitely gonna do a reaction video to that game, man, and I can't wait, man. So appreciate everybody came on. I might come back and go live a little bit later as well, man, on this boxing channel for real. But y'all know what it is. One time for the one time, we go.